Guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, this is the NBA. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great to have you with us. We'll see Utah and the Chicago Bulls. And it's Chicago to start out. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Foster is out there with Malone. Then it's Jeff Hornacek. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Keith in at the three.
And they get on the board first.
Looking to set the tone early.
Stockton against Harper. Keith with a screen on Jordan. A nice shot by Hornacek.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
The drive by Jordan. And it's Malone with the rebound. Stockton passes to Hornacek. A second chance effort. Keith's shot is good.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Now here's Rodman. Jordan with it. Picked up by Malone. Rodman with the bucket.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Jordan against Stockton. Hornacek outside. Here's Malone. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Back to Jordan. Here's Harper. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harper's got his first 3 points of the game.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
Stockton against Jordan. And Stockton, here we go. Longley grabs the miss.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wants.
Oh,
hammer time! Hammer time! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Stockton, and that's an air ball. Not even close. And the horn signals the end of the first. Not much offense so far. It's Chicago leading by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls, Harper is out there with Jordan. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Rodman. And it's Longley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Longley, a screen on Hornacek. The drive by Jordan. Here's Pippen. That is good.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
And stolen by Jordan. There's the lob to the hoop.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Harper. Free throw line jump shot, and it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. To the inside, and out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And Utah making a change here. Carr's checked in. Jazz trailed by 6. 46 seconds left in the first half. Here's Ostertag. Shot is no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. The drive by Jordan. Good. Jordan's got 6.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this lead will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
Passes it to Isley. Carr with a screen on Jordan. Isley, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Isley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
A nice shot by Jordan.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
All alone. Oh,
Look out. Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
And that concludes the first half. Bulls lead by 10. And we'll be back with you right after this. The second half about to start here in just a few moments. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Clay created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters, and I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. He really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Keefe is out there with Malone. Then it's Stockton. Then it's Jeff Hornacek. And it's Foster in at the center, walking down the middle. For the finish, and the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about. Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Pippen kicks to Jordan. Pippen dishes to Jordan. Here's Harper. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 13. Stockton with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Stockton and Malone on the pick and roll. Stockton kicks it to Foster. A stylish assist by Stockton.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Hornacek with the steal. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's Foster finishing it off.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, great way to capitalize on the turnover. Can't waste any time. Get the ball up the floor.
The drive by Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Dishes it to Pippen. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And the Jazz with some changes. Ostertag comes in for Foster. And it's Anderson in for Jeff Hornacek. 90 seconds now into the second half. And Stockton, here we go. That's good. Stockton's got his first bucket in this one.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Jordan kicks to Harper. Pippen for 3. And he gets it to go. Pippen's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Third 3 in a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
Malone, a screen on Harper. Pass to Keefe. Back to Stockton. Stockton left side. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between two teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
They've got Pippen. Longley is out there with Rodman. Then there's Harper, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And Anderson slams it in.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
I know it, man.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Jordan against Keith. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bulls?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes, and cashing in.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Foster's checked in for Ostertag. And it's Hornacek in for Anderson.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He's got 14 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
Yeah, Clark, he's had a great presence defensively. He's thrown off their rhythm on several occasions.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, the old days of the dollar-for-dollar luxury tax are gone. The new, more punitive luxury tax really changing the way the league does business. Teams like the Knicks and the Lakers and the Celtics, high-revenue teams, they're not nearly as willing to go into that tax anymore. So it really has kind of leveled the playing field.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
And clearly no question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bulls.
They really had it going, Clark. Their offense propelled them.
Yeah, in this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference.
The open shot. Stockton nails the wide-open jump shot.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but it seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
The drive by Jordan, and he dunks it down.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Hornacek from long range, and he gets it to go. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Jordan, screened by Longley. Now here's Jordan. Longley, a screen on Hornacek. The drive by Jordan, and that is good.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.